Everybody. Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting to order officially. This is the best board meeting of the year. I wish they all started with this kind of energy. On behalf of the Moreland School District Board of Trustees, I'm absolutely thrilled to welcome you, everyone, to our annual People of the Year celebration. Our full board meeting will include the celebration as well as being live streamed via Zoom and is being recorded. Our regular meeting will resume in the district board room following our celebration here. This event is one of the highlights of our year. To celebrate another successful year and to recognize the individuals whose dedication, talent, and heart help make Moreland a very special place where students thrive. The reality is, Moreland is such a special place, full of so much talent and so much depth, that it is very difficult challenge to narrow the field to a few honorees. Tonight, we salute the entire Moreland community, from the staff to the volunteers. We thank you all for your continued service. The honorees tonight have a range of roles in our district, from the classroom and beyond, but the one thing they all have in common is a passion for educating, supporting, and empowering Moreland students with their exciting educational journey. Thank you all for being here, joining us, and celebrating and honoring them. Let's get started. At this time, I would like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Clover Todd.
Wow, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our People of the Year celebration. So yes, I'm Dr. Todd, your superintendent here in Moreland. And tonight we are so proud to be able to recognize this incredible group of volunteers, colleagues, educators who've been nominated by their peers for their contributions to our students. It's a privilege to work alongside you with such passionate, talented people who go above and beyond each and every day. A heartfelt thank you to all the friends and family that joined us tonight. You being here makes it just that much more special. So now I'd like to introduce our MC for the evening, Tasha Quinones, Assistant Superintendent of HR.
Welcome. There are cookies and drinks in the back, so feel free to grab a cookie, get a drink. We want to make you feel at home and celebrate it. As everyone has said before, the one thing about Moreland is I think we are all here for students. We all have the lens of students first and what's best for students. And the people nominated today reflect that, the best of the school by their peers who are kid-centered. And I think that's what makes Moreland a special place. The community pitches in, the classified, the certificated, we're all here for the same reason, the district office, the board, working together to make Moreland the best place possible for students and staff. So welcome, I'm happy to MC, this is new for me, so I'm gonna go over what we're gonna do. All right, the boards are gonna start, we're gonna call up each school, the principal and assistant principal from each school will come up. They're going to announce your name, if you are the volunteer or the person of the year. When you hear your name, we're gonna ask you to come up and you're gonna stand over here. Awkwardly, don't worry, you're gonna have friends because pretty soon 3 people are gonna be up here smiling with you. At the end, you're gonna proceed to the photo opportunity area. Right there, isn't that pretty? Thank you, Maureen. It's amazing. There's an X. Maureen is professional. So the board is going to stand with you and Clover for your photo opportunity. Then you will go back to your seats and we'll move to the next school. As always, we'll go in alphabetical order. So I would like to welcome Anderson School. I'm welcoming the principal, Jody Rubino, and assistant principal, Jessica Smith.
Thank you. We are going to start with our Anderson Volunteers of the Year. So can Karen Sherwood and Manuela Chan please join us up front? Right. Our Anderson Volunteers of the Year are Karen Sherwood and Manuela Chan. Karen and Manuela are our adult English class teachers. They have volunteered their time every Wednesday from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, never missing a week, to teach English to our Anderson parents, family, and community members. They have created a warm and inviting atmosphere where people feel welcomed and supported. So here are a few things that their students have said about their class in teaching. All right. They teach really well and are good at explaining things well. They're always checking with us to see if we understand and will work at our own individual pace. They take their own time to come and teach us, and I think everyone should come and take advantage of the class. I can hear the English words, but English is hard for pronunciation. I've learned that one letter makes a difference for pronunciation. I need to practice too. And our teachers have a lot of persistence in helping me with words like her and better. Letters have all different sounds in English. This is one's my favorite. They make me feel good about myself, and I have less fear and embarrassment when speaking. Karen and Manuela, thank you for all of your time and dedication in teaching our adult English class. We can't thank you enough and are proud to call you our Anderson Volunteers of the Year.
All right, next up, we have Doris Funk, our classified person of the year, who unfortunately, last minute was not able to make it today, but I will still be speaking about all the wonderful things that Doris has done to receive such an honor. So I'm pleased to announce our classified person of the year, Doris Funk. As Anderson's full-time counselor, Doris does it all. She runs targeted small group sessions with students, provides one-on-one counseling, teaches lessons in the classroom, and responds to student needs throughout the day. She collaborates with teachers, staff, and families to ensure that students on her caseload hear consistent messaging across all of their settings, and that every adult who works with them has strategies in their toolkit to help kids be successful. Doris's impact on Anderson's campus is immeasurable and can best be understood by the people who work closest with her students. So the following are some stories and statements from our students who have worked with Doris. She talks about our feelings and makes sure we're okay. She helped me through a really rough time in my life and helped me get other things in my head. She helped me in every stressful situation I've been in and hyped me up. She taught me that if someone's being rude, not to escalate the problem. Someone was being rude to me and I just walked away. I get anxious when people look at me. She gave me fidgets to help me calm down, and I use them whenever we're doing a lesson in class and I answer a question. It helps me not to be anxious. She is a trustworthy person. And the quote I think best sums up Doris's impact is this statement from one of our students. If you ever need help, she's the person to talk to. So thank you and congratulations to Doris.
All right, I'm very pleased to welcome up Laura Dumont, our Anderson Teacher of the Year. All right, Laura is our math TOSA extraordinaire. She focuses on our 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, providing daily math instruction to large groups as well as intervention to small groups of students. Not only is Laura an amazing math teacher, but she always steps up to take on other duties. Laura is a coach for our Anderson Girls on the Run team. She co-leads Anderson Student Council, and she's the ultimate lifelong learner and most recently has taken part in the Wipro Science Education Fellowship at Stanford. Even though she focuses on math, she still did that as well. So Laura makes a lasting impact on her students. So here are some of the reflections about Ms. Dumont from her math students. Ms. Dumont always makes sure that we understand what we're doing, like when we're dividing by decimals, and asks us if we need help. She always double checks for our understanding before moving on. Ms. Dumont greets us with a smile every day at the door, saying hello and good morning to us. She has a lot of energy to teach us. She makes fun activities so that we can learn and buys math tools with her own money, like googly eyes for decimal points.
and pies for a pie shop math packet where we were converting measurements. Miss Dumont is very open. We have math right before recess, and she will always talk to you when class is over during the recess time. She probably doesn't have enough time for this, but she makes the time to talk with us. So we are so happy to recognize Laura Dumont as our Anderson Teacher of the Year.
Yes, ma'am. Next up is Baker Elementary School. I'd like to welcome the principal, Jenna Naylor. She has done it all this year by herself, so let's give her a little round too.
Thank you. Our first person, our volunteer of the year, is actually helping volunteer move her granddaughter out of college. So she is not here, but we'll still speak to her. Our first, like I said, our volunteer is Lori Larson. Lori is such an asset to teachers at Baker School. She goes above and beyond in helping staff with prep work and filling stomachs up with her generous and delicious food on special days. Lori is someone you can count on whenever you need any kind of help. She will do anything you need for her, even if it's at the last minute, copying, laminating, taking the outline of an idea, and just bringing it all together for the teachers. Lori was a student at Baker, a parent at Baker, a grandparent at Baker, and now she just keeps showing up to Baker to help. So, like I said, she can't be here tonight, but we are super excited. We already celebrated with her. She will also receive a plant as well, but we can give her a round of applause. And then our next person is here, Mr. Manny is our classified person. Mr. Manny, or Manuel Rojas Gomez, but everyone knows him as Mr. Manny. He is always willing to help in any way. The staff and students, anyone that knows him, just adores him. He also works in an extended day, so he is quite famous in our schools. But Manny works at Baker as an instructional aide to support our multilingual students and struggling readers. In this position, he supports beginning level English speakers with their language acquisition, and he provides extra reading support for many of our other students. Our students love him. He truly cares about their well-being. He's great at making connections, relating, and he always has a smile on his face anywhere you may find him on campus, and kids always going up to him. He takes the time to build relationships so that students feel safe and supported. Manny values their cultural diversity and makes learning fun. He has helped our Bobcats improve their reading skills and make gains in their English proficiency. So we are super thankful for him and lucky to have him on our team. Congratulations, Mr. Manny. Okay, next up is our teacher of the year, Mr. Andy Romero. Okay, we know he doesn't like this stuff, so we're gonna make it quick. But Mr. Romero, our teacher of the year, he teaches Moreland's Therapeutic Special Day class and has students ranging from 1st through 5th grade. Andy is dependable, helpful, positive, selfless, and honestly has like the patience of a saint. He deals with some truly rough behaviors and challenges with a calm demeanor and really a forgiving disposition. He works every day to build relationships with his students, and he never gives up on them every day. Has a heart of gold, immense calmness. He always comes to school with a smile and ready for whatever of the day may bring. Andy has been through all kinds of challenges with this class and always overcomes them. His students are so lucky to have him. He's been an amazing teacher for our TSTC, and we have so much respect for him. So, this is a very well-deserved award. Congratulations to Andy Romero. All right, when they're finishing up the photo opportunity, we will move on to Country Lane. I would like to welcome up the principal and vice principal, Principal Carrie Billings, Vice Principal Janelle Gibbons.
Hello. So I just want you to see, probably in the back row, you can read this, but I still need glasses for this. I am thrilled to recognize Karen Arslan as our Country Lanes Volunteer of the Year. Karen has poured her heart, time, and creativity into our school community. She worked tirelessly to make the last 2 walkathons unforgettable. She brought the themes to life by organizing assemblies with real experts on space or sea. Her passion made learning exciting and fun for our students. On top of that, her incredible work with the International Fair helped showcase the rich diversity of our community. Karen doesn't just have great ideas, she brings them to life with dedication, attention to every detail. We often say she wished she had younger kids here at Country Lane, as next year will be her last year with us, and we will miss her deeply. Karen, thank you for making Country Lane a better place.
Carla Maxfield, come on down. We all got the black and white memo, that makes me very happy. I know, close. It is a true pleasure to recognize Carla Maxfield as Country Lane's Classified Employee of the Year. Carla is the heart of our school, always going above and beyond to support everyone who walks through our doors. She brings a calm, patient, and kind presence to the front office, welcoming every student, parent, staff member with a smile and a helping hand. Her positive attitude never wavers, and her willingness to pitch in wherever she's needed makes her truly indispensable. But what stands out most is Carla's genuine care and thoughtfulness. She makes people feel seen, heard, and valued every single day. Honestly, she's one of the kindest humans I've ever met. I know our entire community is better because of her. So congratulations to Carla. Thank you for everything that we do.
All right, Stacy. Well, warm in here. It is my absolute honor to recognize Country Lane's Teacher of the Year, Stacy Paxton. Stacy has been our intervention teacher for the past 9 years. She brings unmatched dedication, organization, and heart to everything she does. Whether she's guiding her team through, I believe the glasses here, whether she's guiding her team through a new curriculum or helping a student finally crack the code of reading, Stacy always goes the extra mile. Actually, she goes several extra miles. Her expert advice and calm leadership support every grade level, and the way she juggles it all with such grace is nothing short of impressive. She claims she only has one good idea a day, but we all know that she has so many more. because her ideas, support, and encouragement flow nonstop. She's a master of teamwork, a champion for students, and a cornerstone of our school. Stacy, thank you for being the kind of teacher every school needs.
Now, girl, wait, feel free during the break. What do you think it drinks and cookies? Wait. It's organized, it was a group effort of how to orchestrate this, we're getting close, we're getting it. All right, our next school is one of our K-8 schools, Easterbrook Discovery School, so we have 3 admins I'd like to welcome up. Principal Sherry Vasquez, Assistant Principal Chelsea Ainscow, and Maria Denny. All right. Joyce, come on up.
So I have the honor of introducing our volunteer of the year, Joyce Weitzel. Joyce has been a volunteer extraordinaire for the last 10+ years at EDS. She has been a regular classroom volunteer, a PTO leader, and has served on almost every committee on campus. I was lucky enough to have her as a parent volunteer in my classroom for 2 years, where she was pretty much in charge of everything. My classroom coordinator, my art parent, and she started my cooking program. I could not have survived the first spring of COVID without her. Over time, Joyce's specialty has become organizing food for the school and the district events. She manages food purchasing, pricing, and serving. She wrangles volunteers and very efficiently ensures that our events go off without a hitch. District-wide, Joyce is always an active participant in bigger initiatives such as Pumpkin Patch, Measure U, and MEF events. In fact, Joyce has run the concessions at the Pumpkin Patch for many years, bringing in a considerable profit, which goes right back to our local schools. As Joyce gets ready to leave EDS this year, she has organized everything so that whoever takes her place, as if anyone could, they will be able to use the information, structures, and resources that she has perfected to keep everything running smoothly. Joyce can literally do anything. EDS will not be the same without her, but the high school is about to gain an absolute all-around all-star parent. Thank you for everything, and we will truly miss you.
I happen to know.
I happen to know that Leticia Tapia is a familiar face to many of you, and this is not even her first time being nominated. She is highly sought after district-wide because of her skill set and professional work ethic, and we are so happy that she's finally landed at EDS after all of her years at Moreland. Leticia serves as a community liaison at EDS and takes on many other tasks as well. She understands the importance of building relationships with families, and many call to speak to her directly when they have a question or concern. She is always calm, reasonable in talking with parents, and easily calms them with information and reassurance. Leticia always takes the initiative to look for things that can be improved and to offer her services. She has good ideas, and she's organized and detail-oriented in her implementation. She's also amazing when you have to talk to students because it's like having grandma in there with me, and this is, I have to tell them, they walk out and she goes, oh, yeah. But, which I'm thinking, but in there, professional. Leticia also takes the initiative to find what needs to be done on campus, and she is often tapped to help with district initiatives and balances all of this without missing a step. She continues to widen her impact, and this year she's being trained as an active parenting trainer. I have no doubt that she will be amazing in this role, and it will allow even more families to benefit from her wisdom and expertise. I think you can see why we chose Leticia as our classified employee of the year.
And now it's my turn. I'd like to welcome up Teresa Zagadlo. Hey, Teresa is our Montsevere SDC middle school teacher. And Teresa is one of the most intuitive and thoughtful educators I know. She brings a wealth of experience and knowledge to her classroom. She works to expand each student's potential and provides a nurturing classroom environment for all. She's incredibly creative when it comes to engaging and motivating her students. She's resourceful when looking for materials, programs, and strategies to help meet their varied needs. She collaborates with her classroom team, other service providers, and other educators to build their exemplary classroom program. Her high expectations and cleverly designed instruction ensure that the students enjoy learning. Everything she does is designed to prepare her students for success within and beyond the classroom. Teresa is warm and understanding when interacting with family members, students, and service providers. She's always a good listener who takes what she hears to heart. She's proactive with the information and uses it to better adjust to the needs of her students. Parents know they can count on her to stay connected, collaborate, and help their children grow. The paraprofessionals and specialists who work with her are inspired by the positive attitude and professionalism she demonstrates every day. We're extremely fortunate to have Teresa as part of our EDS faculty. Over her many years in education, she has touched the lives of many students and families. We're confident that they remember her fondly and live lives influenced by what they learned in her classroom. Thank you, Teresa, for your dedication and compassion, and for sharing your wisdom and care with the EDS community.
Well, that didn't make any of us cry. That wasn't adorable or anything. All right, we're gonna move on to Latimer. This is our other TK 8 school. Yes, yes. I want to welcome Principal Hillary Gill and Assistant Principal Larry Lopen.
So we're really excited tonight to recognize our volunteer of the year, and Michelle, I'm gonna ask you to come on up. I'm saying sorry in advance, because Michelle does not like this attention. But we are super excited to recognize you. So Michelle has quietly supported Latimer School for many years. She served as our home and school club treasurer, doing a lot of behind the scenes work that helps everything run smoothly.
Most people don't see how much work that really takes, but it makes a huge difference to our students, staff, and community. Even after her time on the board ended, Michelle kept finding ways to help. She became a co-chair for Math Olympiad, started our elementary STEM club, helped care for the school garden, went on field trips, and even earned 2 MEF grants for Latimer. This year, she also stepped in as treasurer for MEF, which supports all the schools in our district. She's always looking for ways to bring new ideas and programs. She gives her time and energy to support every child, not just her own. And she does all of this quietly. She doesn't look for praise or attention. In fact, she prefers to stay out of the spotlight. But her actions speak louder than words. She goes above and beyond to make our school a better place. Michelle, thank you for everything you've done and continue to do. You truly make a difference, and we are so lucky to have you.
All right, I'm gonna ask our attendance liaison, Miss Stacy Smith, to make it down. We'll be happy to know she was here on time. Stacy, that wasn't in the script. I just made that up just now. Stacy is our classified person of the year who embodies what it means to go above and beyond every single day. During her interview for this position, Stacy was presented with a scenario. Imagine a parent waiting to check out their child, a child needing urgent care for a scraped knee, the assistant principal requesting an attendance report, and a teacher calling with a question, all happening simultaneously. And you know what? That's just another Tuesday for Stacy. She handles it all with unwavering precision and grace. Stacy is not just efficient. She's the warm greeting that everyone looks forward to in the mornings. She's the reassuring presence when a child needs comfort and care. She's the person who balances all the plates in the air, ensuring that the front office runs smoothly day in and day out. But it's more than her organizational skills that make Stacy exceptional. It's her heart. Stacy approaches every task with kindness and a genuine concern for everyone she encounters. Whether you're a parent, a student, a teacher, or a colleague, Stacy treats everyone with the same level of respect and warmth. We simply could not imagine Latimer School without her. Her dedication, her positivity, and her ability to handle any challenge thrown her way makes her an invaluable member of our team. Stacy, tonight we honor you not just for your hard work, but for the heart you bring to everything you do. Congratulations on the well-deserved recognition as our classified person of the year.
All right, Ashley Messner, come on out. It is my great honor to recognize and nominate Ashley Messner as our TK teacher for our Latimer Teacher of the Year. Ashley is the kind of educator that reminds us why the early years in school matter so much. How a powerful, caring, and creative teacher can make the difference with our students. Ashley is always thinking of new and thoughtful ways to teach her students in a caring and innovative manner. She takes the time to truly understand each student's individual needs and designs lessons that are not only engaging, but also deeply meaningful. Whether it's a hands-on activity, a story that sparks curiosity, or a classroom routine that builds confidence, Ashley brings a sense of magic and purpose to everything she does. Her motto in her classroom is, "We can do hard things." And it's more than just a phrase on our classroom wall. It's a message she lives and teaches every day. She helps her students believe in themselves, persevere through challenges, and celebrate the progress, no matter how big or small. In Ashley's classroom, learning is joyful, inclusive, and empowering. But her impact doesn't stop at the door. Ashley is a generous and thoughtful colleague who collaborates with others, shares resources and strategies, and contributes to a professional culture of growth at Latimer. She is deeply committed to our school community and making it the best it can be. For so many children, Ashley creates the foundation of their school journey, one filled with love, structure, creativity, and encouragement. She is a guiding light for her students and a trusted teammate for her colleagues. Please join me in celebrating Ashley Messner, a teacher who shows us every day that yes, we can do hard things. Congratulations, Ashley.
We're gonna move on to middle school, and then we're gonna go back, and after middle school, we'll do our last elementary school. So I would like to welcome the Moreland Middle School principals or MMS staff. Principal Teresa Molinelli, Assistant Principals Melissa Capurro, Carol Chen, and Yogi Arditi. Tammy Cook, please come on up. It is my great pleasure to recognize an exceptional individual whose leadership and generosity have made a tremendous impact in such a short time. Our volunteer of the year is Tammy Cook. Tammy joined Moreland Middle School community in August of 2023 when her daughter started sixth grade. Most parents take time to settle in, but not Tammy. That same month, she attended our very first Home and School Club meeting of the year and didn't hesitate to step up as chairperson of our MMS donation drive. Since then, she has led not one, but 2 successful donation drives, each one surpassing our annual fundraising goal. This is no small feat. Tammy accomplished this through exceptional communication, great partnerships with local businesses, and by maximizing corporate donations. Her strategic approach and dedication brought in the kind of support that truly sustains and strengthens our school. The MMS donation drive is our only annual fundraiser, and thanks to her tireless work, our students, staff, and entire community have benefited in ways big and small. Tammy has truly helped lay the foundation for a more connected, better resource school. Tammy, your commitment and heart have not gone unnoticed. You jumped in with both feet, and we are so lucky you did. Please join me in congratulating our 2025 Moreland Middle School Volunteer of the Year, Tammy Cook. Almir, what's your location? I need you up here. It's over row. Almir? We have to have fun. Tonight, I'm thrilled to recognize someone whose dedication, work ethic, and heart make a tremendous impact on our school community. Our classified staff member of the year, Almir Hodzik. Almir is the kind of person who quietly keeps everything running behind the scenes and somehow makes it all look effortless. Whether it's an issue in the bathroom, a need that suddenly arises in the classroom, or one of the many unexpected changes that pop up during the course of a school day, Almir is always there, calm, focused, and ready to jump in wherever he's needed most. No task is too big, too small, or too inconvenient. He approaches everything with a can-do attitude and an unwavering commitment to helping others. You can walk into any space that Almir has touched, whether it's a hallway, a classroom, or a staff room, and immediately see the care and pride he puts into his work. Things are not just clean or functional, they are cared for. Almir is the kind of person who never seeks the spotlight. He doesn't ask for recognition, and he doesn't expect applause. But those of us who work alongside him know how essential he is to our school community. So tonight, we're making sure he gets the recognition he truly deserves. Almir's tireless contributions, his humble spirit, and his daily acts of service have a lasting impact on our school, our students, and all of us who are lucky enough to work with him. MMS would not be the same without him. On a side note, Almir is contributing to the multilingualism on our campus. From down the hall,
Or in the office, it's almost paycheck Friday. Or, Miss Caperto, did you have your coffee yet today? I need my coffee. These interactions put a smile on our faces, and these small gestures are so impactful. Please join me in congratulating our incredible, dependable, and deeply appreciated Moreland Middle School Classified Staff Member of the Year, Almir Hodzik.
I would like to welcome up Jill Davis, our Teacher of the Year. It is my absolute honor to present this year's Teacher of the Year award to someone who exemplifies everything it means to be an outstanding educator, Ms. Jill Davis. Jill goes above and beyond in her commitment to students. She doesn't just teach, she reaches each and every learner in her classroom. She adapts her instruction with care and creativity, always finding new ways to meet her students' unique needs while still holding them to high standards. Her dedication ensures that no student is left behind and that every child feels both challenged and supported. Equally important, Jill works side by side with families to support each student's unique journey. She understands that strong partnerships between school and home are essential, and she communicates with care, empathy, so much empathy, and purpose to ensure students receive the support they need to thrive. Outside the classroom, Jill's passion continues to shine. She leads our California Junior Scholarship Federation, taking time out of her day to host lunch meetings and build student leaders and celebrate student achievements at award ceremonies. She also took on the role of sixth grade ELA leadership representative without hesitation, guiding her team with positivity, insight, and unwavering commitment. Jill is not only a leader, she's also a true collaborator. She brings fresh ideas to the table while always remaining open to others' input and innovation. Her spirit of teamwork and her warm, generous nature make her such a joy to work with and a cornerstone of our community. We are all incredibly fortunate to have Jill in our lives, a teacher, a colleague, a role model, and a friend. Please join me in congratulating our Moreland Middle School Teacher of the Year, Jill Davis.
We're gonna move on to Payne. This is our last school site. Following that, we'll do some district office and special awards to close out the evening. But before, we'd like to welcome up to Payne Elementary Principal Jeanette Escobar and Assistant Principal Mariah Flanagan. Mariah and Jeanette also work with preschool this year, and they will also present the preschool award. So I'm not gonna get up here again. Again, you can see.
For Payne Elementary's Volunteer of the Year, Jessica Bladen. Jessica, it is a true joy to recognize you as the Volunteer of the Year. If you've ever attended a Payne event, you've likely seen Jessica in action, energizing our community as Home Ec School Club co-president. From family nights to fundraisers, her creativity and organization have made a lasting impact. Jessica also had a very special vision this year to bring the Payne Choir into the MU room. So our inaugural year, you may hear students sing "The Wind Beneath Their Wings." And we do feel that Jessica is like that as the volunteer of our school this year. What began as an idea, we hope
will continue as a meaningful tradition, helping students to find their voices and shine through music. Jessica gives her time, heart, and talent selflessly, leading with warmth and purpose. Her legacy is not just in the events that she helps to coordinate or the programs that she's done on campus, but her spirit has also inspired her family. 2 of her own kids have written and received MEF grants to help improve Payne. You see, Jessica, your difference that you are making at Payne is not just in what you touch, but in all those that you impact. Jessica, thank you for your dedication, your belief in what's possible. Payne is a better place because of you. Please join me in congratulating Jessica. I am pleased to announce our classified employee of the year is Mr. Edgar Garcia. It is with great pride that we recognize our classified employee of the year, Mr. Edgar Garcia. Every school needs someone that they can count on, someone who shows up ready to do the hard work, solve problems, support the entire school community, help dry tears, answer questions, and even assemble a bookcase or fix timers for students. For Payne, that person is Edgar. What truly sets Edgar apart is the quiet way that he leads with integrity. From supporting students as Payne's community liaison to helping support our struggling leaders. He doesn't just seek the spotlight, but his work speaks volumes. His dedication, attention to detail, and willingness to lend a hand, and whatever is needed, make him not only invaluable, but deeply respected. Edgar, though you've moved into a new role within the district, we know that you will continue to respond to unexpected challenges with the calm, polite, and absolute care for those that you're supporting. You'll do it with heart and grace, and your impact will go beyond the Payne community. So much of what you do happens quietly, but your impact is felt everywhere. Thank you for being the backbone of Payne. This recognition could not be more deserved. Congratulations.
Fun fact, I was a teacher at Anderson as well as Mrs. Rubino, and we had our principal, Mrs. Quinones, when Edgar was a student, so. So proud of him. It is my absolute pleasure and honor to recognize our certificated employee of the year, Erica Boone. When I found out I was going to be the principal of Payne, one of the things I was most excited about was the opportunity to work alongside outstanding educators like Erica. She is the kind of teacher every school hopes for, dedicated, innovative, and deeply committed to her students and their families. Erica has truly mastered the art of teaching transitional kindergarten. She has created an exceptional TK program that is both developmentally appropriate and deeply engaging. Her classroom is a place where young learners thrive, grow, and feel seen and valued. Erica's impact extends far beyond her classroom walls. As one of our school's MTA reps and an active member of our school leadership team, she consistently shares her knowledge and expertise to support the growth of our entire school community. She is not just a team player, she is a force for positive change. Most importantly, Erica always goes above and beyond and brings her notes with her, which I love. Whether it is supporting students, partnering with families, or helping a colleague, she leads with heart and purpose every single day. Erica, thank you for everything you do. You are an inspiration to us all, and this honor is so well deserved. Congratulations. We got one more. We have real fun at Payne because we also have a preschool. And I get to be our preschool director, which I am so proud of. So I would like to recognize Miss Dolores Raucher as our. For the past 9 years, Dolores has been a shining light at the Moreland Preschool. As a classroom teacher, she has poured her heart into creating a joyful, play-based environment where our youngest learners feel safe, loved, and excited to learn. Dolores is the definition of flexibility and grace. No matter what the day brings, she approaches it with calm, creativity, and a smile. And if you have ever had the pleasure of seeing Dolores greet her students in the morning, you know exactly what I mean when I say it's like she sparkles and lights up everyone's day. Her students adore her, and it's easy to see why. She meets each child with kindness, patience, and genuine care. Dolores, your impact is lasting, and this recognition is so well deserved. Congratulations, and thank you for all you do. Now it's my pleasure to welcome our Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Jennifer Baldwin, to present our district site award winner, and then we'll move on to special awards.
Thank you, Dr. First of all, the district office serves all the 7 sites, which you just saw. We're honored to congratulate Sujin Lee, if she would come up here. Sujin is representing our district office tonight as our recipient. So congratulations. I'm gonna say a few things that are gonna. I'm gonna say, so Sujin is a huge part of our educational services department. And she's really a huge part of our district. She offers support to everyone. And from the start of this school year, she jumped out with that energy, embracing our vision, our department vision to support the sites, and be there when anyone needed that support. And I'm so proud of her because she took on that mission and vision and really ran with it. And she has creative ideas, innovative approaches. She started our team on Google Chats, so we can communicate in ways that were quicker than maybe a phone call or that type of a thing. She's encouraging all the members of our team and offers her support across the entire district office. She's organized and efficient. I have to say, as I moved from HR over, and I heard this noise in my office, and I'm like, what is that? And they're like, is that like a squirrel that got in the roof? Like, it's like, what is this? So I go out and I'm looking around, I cannot figure out what it is. And then I realize it's Sujin has this keyboard and she's just going. And so when I talk about efficient, like nobody else, like she can do things that like, we talk about digital native, but like her pictures on poster. And it actually is impressive, but also so supportive for our department. Because of her, she came from Microsoft and her digital skills are extremely helpful in our department. So she's organized and efficient. She manages really complex logistics of our PD days and makes them kind of go off without a hitch or mostly no hitches. And she really has a can-do attitude and she approaches everything with her heart and with really the Moreland values. And when we talk about Moreland values, we talk about our educational, our vision for educational excellence. She embraces that and she really does want all of our kids to be successful. She offers support to everyone, as I mentioned, without hesitation, even when sometimes I'm like, okay, you don't need to make that poster. Or any, but. But she just keeps going and she won't say no, and she always does it with a smile. And I think that heart, and that she offers, true professionalism, kindness, and collaboration. And those are Moreland values, and she embodies those. And so I'm so honored to, give her publicly this award, tonight, because she is deserving. We are very lucky to have you, and we're also very grateful. Trust us. All right, so we're now turning to our of the years awards, and we're going to start with the administrator of the year. And this year it is my honor to present to you Giselle Lanayo. Oh boy, so Giselle is the program manager for the expanded learning program in Moreland, which has only started the last 2 years. Prior to that, she was a flight supervisor, and she did that for 20 years and for other jobs too, 20 years basically in Moreland. She was tasked with launching ELA, which is a program for enrichment. And it is very complicated. It's a state program and has a lot of regulations, but it also has a lot of rules and it's a lot to implement enrichment across the whole district. And so she established more, is what we call it, the Moreland Opportunities for Recreation and Enrichment. And she has run with it. Right now, at this point, we have 850 students being served in this enrichment program. And so she has really just taken this and run, but she still also manages the site supervisors and our extended day program, which is before and after school care. And so we still have 575 students in that program. And so she does it with finesse. And I don't think ever a mistake, like, honestly, she can run a spreadsheet like nobody's business, and she keeps track of every little detail. And it is so impressive, and again, we're so appreciative of the extra effort and all the long hours that she spends to provide for our kids. I think the other thing to note about Giselle is that she leads with empathy and compassion. She always puts students first, and since the inception of the program, she has always sought ways to expand it and give opportunities to all students. She has that equity mindset of being able to support what students need and looks for, whether it's ukulele, robotics, chess, she figures out what kids need, and then she goes out of her way to provide that. And she listens to her site supervisors, she listens to all of us to really make her decisions and make ones that serve kids. So she's a trailblazer. She's
develop the program. I would say the state has even asked her to be on a committee at the state level to serve because of her knowledge base, but also she knows how to build a program, and so many others are looking to do that and look for her expertise. Her model that she's created is an exemplar, and we're so proud of her and the work that she's done, and she is to be commended. And she's truly deserving of the management confidential staff award.
Okay, I get the honor of presenting our final 3 awards. So you're just gonna have to hang out a little bit. I know it's very long, trust me, I'll learn for you too. So these remarkable individuals do not know that they're winning this award. They proudly represent the spirit and excellence of our entire district. We begin with the Moreland School District Volunteer of the Year, Michelle Zhang from Latimer. There is a quote by Elizabeth Andrew, which says volunteers do not necessarily have the time, they do have the heart. This award is presented to Michelle because she embodies the heart of dedication and is truly selfless with her service. Michelle is a volunteer whose creativity and forward thinking have left a lasting mark, not just at Latimer, but this year she stepped up to be the Moreland Education Foundation, I believe, accountant, if you're accounting skills, bookkeeper. To me, that's all the same. She has launched Elementary STEM Club. She has earned grants and brought fresh ideas to all students at Latimer. And we just really want to thank her for all of the work that she has done this year and in years past. And so our volunteer award winner for the district, Michelle Zhang. Okay. So every year, we also select one classified and one certificated person of the year to represent the entire district among the hundreds of employees. It's never an easy choice because everybody in this room really does deserve this award. It's hard to choose. Tonight's honorees represent the unwavering commitment and excellence that can be found across the entire district. So I want to start with the district's classified person of the year, Almir Hadze. So Almir is known for his energetic president and is ready to jump in and take care of all needs, big or small. He is definitely the person that everyone can count on. He is there to keep our spaces in tip-top shape. He brings pride and care to the work that he does. Our district is better because of his work, and we are proud to celebrate him with this well-deserved honor. Congratulations. Okay, our final award this evening is our District Teacher of the Year. And I would like to bring up a student who is in the audience who may have come up before to help me present this award. Thank you. Yes, come on up. Proud to announce this year's District Teacher of the Year, EDS, Teresa Zagato. So as you can see, and you can stay up here with us, Teresa embodies the heart of Moreland's mission to inspire, educate, and support all of our students. In her classroom, Teresa creates an environment where every student is seen, challenged, and supported and loved. Her work is a living example of our district vision. Teresa has impacted the lives of countless students and families over her 16 years in Moreland, and her legacy continues to grow. Her work exemplifies the very best of special education and the lives she touches are forever changed for the better. Please join me in congratulating Teresa Zagadlo. More, any other, please, come on up. That's what makes Moreland so special. So before we end, and I turn it over to Heather to close out this very public meeting, I would like to thank Maureen Naylor, our Public Information Officer, for helping us on this trip today, as well as our HR team, and facilities, and also our tech crew. It definitely takes a village. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to turn it over to Heather to close out the meeting. Welcome, and don't forget to eat your cookies. And you take photos, you can hang out, do you.
Thank you, Dr. Todd. I just want to acknowledge one more time how special Moreland is because of all of you. And we on the board of trustees and district leadership, we know how fortunate we all are to be working with all of you. So one more round of applause. Joining us tonight as we honor these outstanding individuals. Our board meeting will resume in 15 minutes in the boardroom across the parking lot. You can join us in person or virtually online at the link on the website. Thank you again for an incredible school year. We are, again, very appreciative for all you do.